Ho! What is going on, everybody? My name is Jacob Forster, and welcome back to Session 3 of The Longing. We are back with our boy, Walterus Maximus, aka Walter, and we are going to be exploring the caves a little bit further. So, full disclosure, I went and recorded some of this a little bit ago, and nothing recorded. The game was just stuck on a frozen screen, and I was talking for probably 5 minutes straight. But we're back now, and yeah, just wanted to let you guys know exactly what happened. So, woke up in the upper section where we ended the last episode, walked into 2 different sections of that particular area, and when kind of going through those areas, there was a crystal shard in one section that I just needed a pickaxe to break, and the other side was a cavern that got really small towards the end, so we were unable to go further. I don't think there was actually anything else that you could explore in that particular section. But when I was coming down from that area, there's a tiny little spider that we saw in the last episode, and I was climbing down his web. The web broke, and we had our little buddy, our friend the spider. He crawled a couple feet away and started building a web in a whole new section. And Walter narrated that it may take a few days for him to spin the web. So we have another time puzzle in that section. Again, apologize that we weren't able to explore it with you here on camera, but I will definitely go back up to that section once the web is completed. But all technical issues aside, we are continuing forward. So in the bookmarked sections that I have, we have the tiny little cliff edge over here. If I recall correctly, we should be able to see that some moss has grown. I believe it was supposed to be 2 weeks, and since we're on the 3rd week here, or 2 weeks total elapsed time, we should be able to see that, and I should be able to jump down, and I believe that's where the pickaxe is going to be. So we can now kind of harvest all these different crystal shards, move a little bit forward with that, and that should be awesome as well. But before I kind of get into more of the meat and the depth of this game itself, I just wanted to disclose to you guys, I have unintentionally lied to you all. So stay with me. Obviously, there's 400 days of this game in total. But what I did not realize, and what some of you guys alluded to in the comments, this game, the timer counts down faster when I'm doing something productive or something that is takes up my time. So in particular, when we were reading the book in the last episode, as I was reading through it, I didn't notice it, but as I was going through the editing of it, I noticed that the time up in the top just shifted a huge amount. I can't remember if it was in minutes or hours, but I'll throw up the gameplay video of that right now just so you can see it. So this one is 12 pages in length. So, oh my gosh, it was just I was so blown away. So I apologize for all of you who put in their calendars to remind themselves to check this game around the 2nd or 3rd week of April of 2021, but we need to adjust that because this game is going to be finishing a little bit sooner than that, if not a lot sooner than that, depending on how much I actually play this game. So as we continue to go through this, the timer is going to count down even further. I don't believe that walking changes the time, as we can kind of see up there right now. But yeah, that was definitely a new section that I did not realize. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Does it look like enough moss has grown? Oh, do I jump? I'm gonna jump. Oh, I'm so sorry, Walter. I'm so sorry, Walter. Ah, a soft landing. Awesome. Wait, what did that say? Pick up? Oh. Ah, a clump of moss. Taking this one here was probably... Oh, no! Oh. Ah. Shoot. Okay, I shouldn't have taken that moss. So now I can't come back to this area for another 2 weeks. Cliff of Moss. It's already regrowing. I now have 2 times moss. Dang it. Why am I so dumb? I should have thought of that. Alright, we're getting our pickaxe. The mattock. The mattock. Whatever it's called. Ooh. Oh. Wow. This is really cool. Oh my goodness. We're going to be able to do so many more things. Please tell me it's not stuck there. Oh, wait, no, keep going. A handy mattock. Useful for harvesting minerals and for breaking through fragile walls. Yes! Okay, let's go down to these crystals really quickly and see exactly what's down here. Wonder if I can break any of these. It just said it was for fragile walls, so we're not sure if we can actually get these crystals yet. The beauty of this waterfall reminds me why I love to serve the king. Oh. Alright, let's try it. This crystal is pretty tough. It will take some time to break it off. I mean, we could wait here for a minute. Kind of see how long this actually takes. And I'm really curious if I have any like degradation to the pickaxe itself. But while Walter works on this crystal here, I also wanted to mention for all of you guys that are again watching through this series, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this. You guys have all been so supportive of this game, and it's definitely a different type of concept for just how video games are normally presented, and it's not normal for a playthrough to be something that lasts this long, something that has this much patience without a lot of action involved. So it's really cool that you guys are as interested in it as I am, kind of running through all of this. So I just want to say thank you. And as a shameless plug, of course, if you guys are watching this and you're not already subscribed, again, I would say, of course, make sure you are, if you want to kind of continue to get updates about this game and, of course, see any other games that I'm uploading. It really helps me as a smaller, growing channel. And, of course, if you hit the bell notification too, you'll get notified whenever I'm uploading. As of right now, I'm trying to upload just about every day, usually at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that way, kind of, you guys all get a general idea of when my upload schedule is, and that way you guys can kind of keep supporting through watching the videos. But for those of you who are already subscribed and already part of the notification crew, I just want to say thank you so much for... I've made very little progress yet. I just want to say thank you so much for kind of being here for this and supporting my channel. So thank you all so much, and we'll get back to Walter here. Oh gosh, I've made very little progress. Huh. So we can explore these crystals, I think, a little bit further down the line. I'm curious if I can even work on them while I am... Oh, are you going to drown? Walter, no. Oh, Walter. Okay. Once the king awakens, all this beauty will be immortalized forever. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. I wonder for this one if it will say anything different. Let's check it out. Okay. Same thing. So let's not worry about that one for now, Walter. Let's keep on moving. Looks like we have a little bit of moss too. Oh, and if the moss grew here, I bet there was like an entire cave full of a ton of moss. So I'm curious if all of that has grown as well. Okay. And now that I have the pickaxe, what kind of walls can I go through? Like, is this a wall that I'd be able to axe through? Let's see. Oh, I can just walk right through that. I didn't even know that was a little cave. That's cool. I once dreamed that I was the king myself. What a beautiful dream that was. Oh. It's a great aspiration, Walter. To be king. Oh, I can't walk any further over there. Okay. So, I'm trying to think of what else we might be seeing over in these sections. Because if there's nothing here other than moss and crystals, I may just go back and kind of explore some more areas. Maybe see if there's more things that I can work on with my pickaxe. Looks like we've got moss right here. Yes, we do. Sweet. I think moss potentially helped me to build a bed too, because it's squishy. So I'll at least have a nice place for Walter to sleep. Oh, a clump of moss. This one is the highlight of my collection so far. Oh. I love how positive he is. It's just like me. Climb. Okay. Climb up into here. Yeah, secret tunnels. Okay, this is a really cool part about this game. It's like the joy of exploration is really cool. It encourages you to keep going. A piece of chalk. Now I will be able to paint the pale moon that will remain forever enshrouded. Oh. But yeah, it encourages so much exploration and the ability to kind of keep moving forward even though there's challenges to overcome, whether that be a small cliff edge or a spider building a web. It's just a really, really cool concept with all of this. Also, I have to apologize to you all too. Again, another apology. I left Walter at the end of the last episode exactly where he stood. And it was like, I felt so bad when I actually opened the game back up because he was just standing there waiting. I gotta leave him in his room next time. I don't know if that affects any of his mental well-being or anything. I don't know if there's any of that in the game. But I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, oh, Walter, no! Man, I'm such a dummy. I can't believe I took the moss that is used to fall down. I mean, to be fair, there's only crystals over here so far, so it's not a big deal. This is going to be a little drop-off, too. Alright, what does this moss say? Okay, so it is still growing. That's good. Good to know. I kind of want to head back to my house and see what are the other sections that I highlighted. So that's where the spider is spinning his web. So you can see his face towards the top of that picture, top middle. If you can see it, it's very small, I know. Oh, sorry. Let me go ahead and start walking back to the king. Other than that, oops, sorry. Other than that, we are looking at, again, we can kind of see if we can get these crystal shards. Maybe break through the windows. I know this glass window was a bit too heavy and might need like a reinforced pickaxe or something crazier. Oh, here, let's see him jump down. All right, you got this, Walter. Ooh, nice little slide. Let's see, what other sections were we looking at, though? I think this was the moss cave. That's already been opened. A winding staircase. I don't quite recall what I was looking at with the winding staircase. Okay, let's go back to the king. And Oh, the puddle. That one was a month, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And we have the map room, or the point of interest room. It needed to be deciphered still. Don't know how to do that. And, oh, that's right. We need to go back to this section here because there's a beam that was structurally unsound where we could potentially drop down once the wall breaks through. And this is more of the winding staircase. That's actually where I ended the game last session. And of course, if you guys haven't seen these sessions in succession, obviously encourage you guys to check out first and second episodes that we've already had. I don't think there's going to be any like crazy developments as we continue to go through the game, other than kind of discovering different points of interest. So you should be fine kind of jumping into each episode one at a time, or again, of course, jumping into the first episode and then going to the final episode. But yeah, just wanted to make sure you guys are aware. Of course, there's 2 other episodes that we've done so far, and yeah, check them out if you haven't already. But I kind of want to see if I can make my bed now. So I'm actually going to go back home. I can't wait to sit on my armchair again. Me too, Walter. Me too. All right, and then once we are back in the house... Actually, you know what? No. Forget that. I'm sorry, Walter. I changed my mind. We're not going to go home. We're going to go home at the very end of each episode, I think. I think that'll be best. That way we can kind of use what we've already gathered. So in this instance, I think I'm going to go back to the Moss Cave. I will pay this place a visit. I think it'd be best kind of going through there again. Just to see the timeline of the moss growing. And again, that will kind of help to answer my question of if the timeline for a lot of these things don't start until I actually interact with them. Because that's another kind of important factor to kind of help determine. Because that means I would need to explore a lot of this map and a lot of this game way ahead of time. Rather than kind of taking my time in the initial stages and just lightly exploring. Oh, that's right. This whole... I'm gonna highlight this because this was a very large area. Okay, I no longer need to highlight this because we were already there. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to get to the Moss Cave. Oh. Just froze a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I'll overwrite, yes. Okay, so that's overwritten now. Ah, there I am. Way out in the background. Seriously, there's just something so calming and relaxing in playing this game. I'll record a couple videos at a time, like usually during the weekends, just so I can take a day off if I need to of recording itself. And I usually like to play this after doing like a crazy, like intense or scary gameplay. Again, it kind of really helps just to calm down during the day and just relax. It's been really, again, just so enjoyable to kind of go through all of this and enjoy the waiting, the longing. And we're here. We're in the Moss Cave, and it is exactly what I thought. So the moss has already grown, which is great. So it seems that moss takes 2 weeks to grow, from what I can tell. Approximately 2 weeks. A clump of moss. It's already regrowing. He always has such good, like, interesting commentary. One can never have enough. See what I mean? Oh, I just remembered too. There's a section where it was talking about the water filling up so much that I could potentially drown. Oh, I forgot. Clump of moss. Collecting moss is a fun activity I can recommend. Me too, Walter. Me too. So let's pick all this up, and then once we go a little bit deeper into that little cave section, should be able to see some more. A clump of moss, better take it with me. Yeah, because it's best if I think if I just collect everything as much as possible, specifically the stuff that regrows. That way we can kind of keep going further, let it kind of replenish in case we do need to discover a lot more equipment. Another addition to my growing collection. I now have 14 moss. Yay. And pick it up. Yoink. All right. And it looks like we got a little charcoal. Hopefully it doesn't disappear before I get to it. I have way too much charcoal though, so I don't know why I would even grab it. Oh yeah, it disappeared. That's fine. It's making me happy already. Oh, oh, I love it. And ooh, what is this one? I can only inspect this piece. Interesting. Yeah, I can't pick that one up. All right, let's go into the mouth of the further moss cave. See if there's anything special in that other room. Because I think there wasn't much in there other than just water and moss, to my knowledge. But again, now that I have a pickaxe, there's a lot more possibility of things that I can kind of mess around with. We will find out. Also, I wonder what would happen if I took longer time before I took all of the moss, like if it's gonna grow larger. So I'll test that too as we kind of go through this. So I'll leave a couple pieces if there's some more in here. Hopefully I didn't take every single piece of moss that's available in the game right now. Okay, no, there's definitely more. So yeah, here's the puddles that it was. I believe there were a couple over here. So yeah, I can only inspect that moss. This one looks like it's fully grown. So let's see here. Let's pick it up. A clump of moss. I shall use this along with some wood to build a bed and rest forever. Rest forever? That's not a good language to use. That sounds like it's just gonna die or go into a coma. No. Don't do that, Walter. Alright, pick it up. Clump of moss. Now my life has meaning again. Oh, Walter. Okay. Clump of moss. Now my life. Oh, same thing. Okay. I think that's a piece right there. Let's see. No, just inspecting it. Alright. Anything I can do? I need to find some fragile walls. I think that's the big thing right now. His little face. What does this button do again? Oh, okay. It's just the menu. If I click anywhere up here, it's just the menu. This, of course, goes here. This is brightness, by the way. So I'm not sure how much brighter it's actually getting for you guys. I'll leave it at the level 2, I think, brightness. I can turn off the music too. But who would do that? It is so bland. So quiet without music. Keep it on. Oh, and you can go in complete silent mode. That's kind of cool too. I like how they just give you a lot of different options like that. Alright, I'm going to leave this little moss piece just to see if it grows any further. I know it's not. Oh, I'll leave that one. I know it's not a lot to leave, but we'll at least see kind of if there's any growth that comes with it or any larger pieces. Ah, yes. Okay. I had a feeling that this is exactly where the puddle was. So let's check this out. Let's pick that up. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so the water puddle has definitely increased quite a bit. That's just 1 week's time. So let's see what it says. What a failure. I think I could make it if I wait for the friendly droplet to fill up the pit. This might take a month. Oh, okay, so this was the full month. So that's 1 week. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. So let me bookmark this now that there's a actual water forming. That way I remember. So let's overwrite that. Yes. Cool. So now you can actually see that increasing. All right. Oh, and this is something that I wanted to do too. So I'm going to do it in this episode. You can walk to a random place. So I'm just going to hit it, see what happens. I will take a little stroll. Let's see where I end up. All right, let's do it. Oh, this is so cool. The music is like so slowly dissipated. There's like a weird kind of, almost like a whisper. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. Oh, okay, the music's coming back in again, but it was almost like a kind of noise coming through. It's kind of interesting. All right, slappy feet. Where are you taking me? I want to go up there, up into this section. Oh, he's not going down the stairs. He's going more to the right. All right, where are you going to take us? All right, guys, we're all on a ride together. Adventure of a lifetime. Walter has all control. Oh, that's where I was before. It's kind of walking through this area, I believe, when I was in the background. Okay. Continuing to move forward. I'm not gonna, unless there's something spectacular on the floor, I'm not gonna bother picking up this charcoal right now. It seems very plentiful. Especially, I remember there was one section where it literally just kept falling nonstop, and that was close to the king's lair, as I will call it at this point. And I have like 40 pieces now, so I don't want to disrupt the current randomized path that he is on. Oh, okay, we're back here. Sweet. So this is what I was kind of mentioning earlier. We have this like decipherable slab. So this right here, that was a nice trip. Oh, okay. So you just wanted to take me here, huh? All right, let's investigate further. Yeah, it would take some time to decipher. So we have already seen, oh yeah, we've already seen a few of these. So we've already been here. This we already saw, again, because this is where the little broken piece is that will potentially fall out from underneath us. I'm assuming this is going to be like, oh no, that's the thing that opened up. Okay, so we've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen this. I'm not too sure what these are. I don't know what this is. I think this is just the initial like crystal area. Oh, everything's zooming out. Why is everything zooming out? Wait, what? This is new. This is very new. I'm not doing anything. I'm starting to understand these carvings. What? Wait, what? This is all, what? Oh my gosh. This is all I had to do. I just had to sit and wait. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. What? Oh, this map is huge. Oh my gosh, this is so helpful. Is that the king right there below? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why everything was starting to randomly, like, move. I was like, that seems a little off. Wow. So, oh my gosh. So this is the cave that I came out of in the last episode. Went through here, went down into this section, and this is where we stopped. This is where the breakable piece is. So instead we went up here, walked up a bit, walked a little bit further, and kind of went through this area. This is a whole new section that I don't even know about. I have not seen that. Oh, there's the king. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the moss cave. I don't know what that is. That looks really cool. This is where we got the pickaxe. The map, achievement unlocked. I think I have finally understood the carvings. It seems like there is a long and dark way to the top. Oh, it's still zooming out. It is still zooming out. Also, what is this in the bottom left? What? Whoa. Okay, so real quickly for reference, like I was mentioning at the beginning of the episode, I could not, my recording wasn't going through. So we started right here while, of course, my recording wasn't going. And I walked around, there's nothing up there, nothing over here. And I ended up running into the little spider. So he's currently building web right here. That's going to take a couple days to get through. Other than that, it looks like... Is it still moving outward? It is. This map is still going. Oh. Wow. This is so cool. And you can just see me, my tiny little character with his little glowy eyes. I want to know, I don't really have, my house isn't on the map. So, of course, when I go over here to the king, when I go into here, this is where my home is, but it's not shown on the map, which is interesting. Also, is this can't be showing places that I've been to, because of course I have not been up here. I have not been in here. This looks like an interesting place to kind of go and explore. Oh my gosh, this is a labyrinth down here, I just realized. It's still moving, by the way. Oh, and it gets darker too. So this is going to take a few days before I can even start getting up here, just because of the little spider. And it looks like we have a separation here, so I might need to dig through with the pickaxe to get to that section. Man, this is so cool. All right, is it still moving? I can't tell if it's still moving now. Well, we'll sit here for just another minute or so to see if there's any overall updates. Let me kind of put my cursor right next to it just so I can see if there's movement. Oops. At least that would be a good kind of indicator if that is... Oh, it is. It is still moving. Yeah, there's like a little bit more being revealed up there. It's very, very faint, but I think that is a lot of area to go through too. Okay. Well, I think that should be it for kind of looking at the map. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I can still move him. Okay. No, no, no. Don't move yet. I want to go there. I want to go there. Or do I want to go here? I want to go here. I want to go here. No, 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 no. Crap. Okay. Shoot. Oh, there's so many sections. There's so many sections. So all the way down and to the left. Oh, no, no. Dang it. No. Oh, okay. We're just going to keep going down and left. Oh, now it feels so weird. With the close-up like this. The scale of this game and of this cavern is just massive. I know each little section is so tiny in and of itself, but when you're going through at such a relaxed pace, it makes it feel so much larger. Like if I could just sprint through all of this, you can get through all this easy, but of course that's not the intention of the game. So let's keep going down and to the left. Because I know when I was first starting off, I was making a point to keep going down and right. So now let's go down and left to discover these other areas. Alright, let's enter in. Enter the door. Oh, okay. Shoot, I don't know where to go. I think it's down, or is it in this door? I think it's still down and left. Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, I could have taken a screenshot. No! I could have taken a screenshot, you guys. Why am I so dumb? It's okay. We can always go back there and do it again. All right, let's get in the door. Let's keep on moving. Yeah, this down left area was just a complete and utter... Oh, let me see if I can break these, since I have that pickaxe. No, I can't, actually. Okay. So it is purely just decoration for this stage. Yeah, let's pick that up. 34 coal. A fallen brother is returning home. Does that mean you're made out of coal? Or just a little coal boy? Oh. Game froze a little bit. It's too intensive, apparently. Okay, down and left. Down and left. Oh, look at these winding pathways. That is definitely somewhere you can go. Definitely picking that up, too. Oh, man, we are learning so much in this episode. Walter, you keep turning the wrong way. That's not the right way. Oh, yes. Okay. This is definitely new. This is definitely towards the labyrinth. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get so lost in here. What is that? What is that? Laying right there. First I thought it was like a little fish bone, but it's definitely not what that was. It's just the artwork. Is that just white charcoal? White clay, maybe? Come on, you got it. Piece of flint. I can use 2 of them to start a fire home. I now have 2 flint. Yes, I can start a fire. Oh, my home is going to be so much more cozy. I can build out my house too because I have a pickaxe too. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys, I'm so excited. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Oh, what is this? We have our first language. This looks like the entrance to a dark and lonely place. Just the thing I need. Ooh. Alright. Let's go forward. Oh, yes. Alright, we found the labyrinth, you guys. Let's continue to discover. First, more charcoal. I keep calling it charcoal, but it's just coal in the game. It's okay. Okay, we've got 3 doors. Which one shall I choose? We've got dark, light, and medium depth. I'm going to choose the deepest depth first. So that'll help me. So right, left, and center is dark, medium, light. Okay. Let's go further down. Ooh, I like this. A little deciphering time. Let's enter the door. All right, so we're starting at the very right. Again, that'll probably be a little bit easier. So right to middle. Right to... Oh, yeah, we're just... Direction is going to be better. Okay, darkest again. Right middle, and now dark. I don't know what this description is, but that's what I'm going for. Oh, okay. Let's pick that up. That looks like flint. Ah, I do. More flint. Sweet. So I cannot go in there. Let's just go down this one. I can't even interact with that section either. So that's interesting. Okay. So this looks like I'm going backwards, potentially. We'll find out here in a moment. Oh! He just did a moonwalk. The new Michael Jackson over here. Alright, and... Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's go to darkest again, I guess. Oh, man, I'm gonna get so lost in here. Alright, let's enter through. I hope you guys understand what I'm looking at when I say the darkest, lightest. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that was the darkest. We're back in here in the main section. Yeah, let's go back into here and instead go into the middle one. So that brings me all the way back down and into the main section. This brings me back to the main section. So this has potential to go somewhere good. What a cozy place. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I want to see those dark crystals. All right, let's go back in. Enter the door. So we're doing a process of elimination right now, of course. So all 3 of these lead back to a main section. So let's go back to the main one once again. And instead of choosing the darkest and then the lightest, or sorry, continue to go in the darkest path, let's go dark to medium. So go back into the first one that we chose. I'm doing a, as smart as I can, process of elimination. So in this case, again, going through the darkest, continuing down the path, and then once we have the multiple choices, again, there was one path that was the darkest that led straight back to the original area. So we'll go ahead and see. And the very left from the beginning, I know this is going to be very confusing, but the very left from the beginning led to nowhere. Okay, so previously I chose the darkest path, so now let's choose the lighter path. This would be the only option from here, I believe. I wasn't sure if there was another multi-path after going through that section. Oh, okay. Here's another puzzle. I doubt I can climb it. Oh, I just grabbed coal on accident. Okay, I should have predicted this outcome. Oh, I'm sorry, Walter. Oh, there's no directive for this either. So I must be able to get around this. There's no other way. And this is probably an exit from a further path. Again, this is a massive labyrinth. So let's go down the darkest path again to see if there are multiple directions that I can choose. And we'll see from there. Keep in mind, I still have not taken the middle option from those first 3 doors. Okay, yeah, so this is going to bring me back to the main section again. Again, we'll continue down this just to make sure that there are not multiple paths. This is cool. Yep, going back up here. Okay, so the right section has no path. And I believe with the process of elimination for this, the left section also has no path forward. So my only option now should be to go into the middle section. Let's see if that's correct. Or again, of course, if I need to find something to be able to help climb, that's another thing too. Oh, wait. What was the middle part? Did this just bring me to that solitary room? Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, so yeah, no more right and no more left. I do not have those options any longer because they lead to nowhere but that cliff edge. I am just rambling at this point, I realize, but I gotta speak it out loud for clarity for myself and of course for you guys watching if you're confused about what I'm doing. Oh, okay, this is new. All right, let's crawl on through. Walter, my boy, you are the best. You got this. Through the crawling. Let's enter into the next section. Oh, okay. This seems good. I wish I had chosen this path first. Okay. This is a very interesting area. Very foreboding. All right, let's enter in. See what we find. Oh, okay. Same mindset. We're going darker path first. Again, this leads up. Let me bookmark this potentially before I go into that door. What should I bookmark over? I don't think I need... yeah, I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to overwrite that. Because I know how to get up to that upper area, because I already have that bookmarked. Oh, another path. All right, darkest. Let's see where this leads. Oh, okay. So we're back here. So I know not to jump down there, which is good. So instead of darkest, let's go to the other option. Which would be the lighter of the two. And let's see what we find. Well, I'm glad I found that cliff before getting to this section, because I probably would have just jumped down. Okay, we're making some progress. There's only one way forward here. Oh, I think you can walk down here. I think this is a trick. Oh, it is definitely a trick. Pick up. Yeah, well, may as well. 38 times coal. Oh yeah, it's definitely a trick. Oh yes. Yes, okay, this is what I was looking for. What are you? Oh. Are these the halls of eternity? What? Pick it up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, this is so exciting. Investigate. Only a fool tries to reach the end of eternity. Ooh. Here we go. What are we gonna find? Whoa. The Halls of Eternity. Oh, and I've got the slappiest feet here. Time seems to be standing still in these halls. Oh my gosh, look at this. The time is not moving at all. Oh, this is so cool. What? So if I don't want time to keep moving in the game, I can just go in here? What? Only a fool tries to reach the end of eternity. I want to take that bet. Oh, also, oh, what is that? I want to know if I try to, like, close the game right here, will it not move forward if I'm staying in this section? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this game it keeps getting more interesting. Just more enthralling. This sheet of paper will be useful for my art studies. I wonder where it came from. I wonder too. So as you continue to go through the Halls of Eternity, you probably are going to be stumbling upon more items, is what I'm guessing. And the deeper you go, the more useful things you can find. That's just my guess overall. I may have to dedicate an entire playthrough of this, like, episode just to exploring the Halls of Eternity. I don't know how exciting of a gameplay that will be, but oh, this is so cool. I was gonna say, I'll give myself a minute to walk through here and use this as a time of reverence, but it's not moving. Time stands still in eternity. Oh, this is great. Oh, I forgot to bookmark this. Shoot. All right. I don't know why I need this. I'm gonna overwrite this, yes. The Halls of Eternity. Okay. My feet are so slappy. Oh, I love this so much, you guys. All right, I'm gonna go past 4 more columns, pillars, before I find something. But since I found something, I will continue from here. I wonder if you can have a continuous source of finding paper by coming through here. That would be really cool, because there's a lot of art that you can do in this game. So I'm going to pick this up and head back home. Of course, this sheet of paper will be useful for my art studies. 4 times paper. So, time to walk back home. But like I was saying, of course, with the... I don't even know what I was saying anymore. But we're going to go back home so we can try to build a quick bed. I don't know how long it'll take, so we may have to save that for the next episode. But let's go ahead and head back home real quick, and we can kind of resolve what we've gone through today. Maybe go through some of the objectives in the notebook just to see exactly where we're at. But this is a absolutely great find, being able to get into the Halls of Eternity. I just realized I already walked so far into here. So we'll see how long this takes before I get to the door again. Can you imagine if you can just get trapped in here? Like the doorway just disappears. All right, listen to this. Trust me. Trust me. His little slappy feet. It's so echoey. Okay. Turn back on the angelic music. I apologize. Oh. Oh, I love this. Man, I really did walk far into here. Very much unintentionally. And of course, time is not counting down right now. Seriously, while this is going through, I am straight up gonna look up the developer and creator of this game, because I am going to be following him or her. And seriously, this is such a cool, just such a cool application. Oh yeah, Studio Soufs. I want to see if I can find some of their like contact information. See where else they may, what other games they might have made, because this really is such a, oh, there's the doorway, such a cool experience, and really it's just so amazing. Yeah, so I'm gonna follow them on Twitter, I think. Check them out. If you guys have a Twitter, by the way, feel free to follow me. I post random stuff on there every so often too. I'm just at Jacob Forster on there. Jacob Forster is where all of my accounts lie, except for Twitch, which for some reason I made it as UACO6, which again is like the tag I use for like all like Xbox Live and like Nintendo and stuff like that, like for the longest time, just because it looks like Jacob, just a little elongated J, and the 6 looks like a B. But yeah, I'm 100% gonna follow these guys. That way I can kind of get updates on if they have any cool projects coming out or anything else crazy. Let's see, how do you spell the name? It's S-E-U-F-Z. Interesting. I don't see him on Twitter, so I will have to look a little bit deeper into this, into the studies of finding them through social. I know they have a just normal website, but it'd be cool to kind of see regular updates from them. Ah, you're taking some shortcuts, Walter. Let's see how it is. Whee! Little slide action. Okay. Yeah, I knew there had to be something with that because it didn't relate to any puzzle solving or any time related things that you could just kind of go through, and it would be an alternative way back. I'm glad we figured that out. And if I'm not mistaken, the king isn't too far off from where I am currently, just based on overall that giant map that we were looking at before. All right, cool. So that's the end of the labyrinth. Oh, I'm so glad I found the the whole section of eternity. That was cool. More calm. I kind of want to go back through my bookmarks just to kind of see what I've made. So we have the king, which I can overwrite that. He's really cool looking right there, but of course it's right next to my house. So if I ever need to find the king, I can literally just go home instead. And I think that's why that's there, because it shows the king itself. So I can rewrite this. That's totally fine. Section 2, again, that's a pretty... that leads to the king as well. So I don't believe I need to bookmark that either. So I should be able to overwrite that. I'll double check once I get to that section itself, because I'm pretty sure the that main door. Again, I can't really point to it because I'm not... I can't point to the screen and show you because it's not... You're not in front of my screen. But the open main door on the bottom of that little picture, I believe that just leads to the spiral staircase to the king himself. Again, there was nothing interesting with this particular section, so we're doing a little bit of save management here. I definitely want to save the gold area because I want to be able to break in and get some treasures. This staircase going up, I have no idea why I bookmarked that. So yeah, that's a thing. I think this was a couple different options to go, but we've already discovered it, so that should be fine to overwrite. And then I should keep that bookmarked just so I know to remember to go back there after another week. After another 2 weeks. This is the Moss Cave, so that's good to know. The Place of Eternity, so bright. More spiral staircases. That could be a good reference point to kind of explore more. We have the water filling up. That needs 3 more weeks, or 2, depending on how quickly it's actually rising. And the map room. I need to go back to the map room. Okay, so here's that main door I was talking about. I need to go back to the main map room and take a screenshot of the entire thing, because I think that will actually be super, super helpful with going through these different sections. Down here, okay, we need that one still. So we need to break through that bottom section. That is where we last left off the game. Go back through this. And that's where the spider is currently building his web. Should take several days is what it said. Should take several days. So yeah, I can definitely overwrite that previous room because again, this just goes straight to the king. Also, this looks a lot different. Was this zoomed out before? Is everything zoomed in more now? This is kind of throwing me off. Yeah, this is normally zoomed out, I think. Also, I'm gonna go over here now because I have that pickaxe. Maybe I should wait. Here, I'm gonna check it out super quick. We're already like over an hour into this current gameplay. Okay, no, there's nothing here. Lame. All right, let's go home. Back to the king. Ah. Yeah, I do remember this being, obviously, much more pulled out. I love how he's just snoring, just chilling out on his giant stone throne. I just can't help but smile while kind of looking through these parts. It's just very... The imagery that the developers create in this. It's just so awe-inspiring. The, like, angelic music, the dark and deep overtones with like certain areas, like especially going through that labyrinth area, it really does create just a incredible atmosphere when going through all this. All right, Walter. Need a lot more parts. Okay, so I can draw, of course. Let's go and look at the hourglass. All right, keep a look over here. See if this changes. Time is progressing slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay, nothing changed in the time. I need to find more books, too. Oh, that's right. Oh, I can start a fire? Oh, I'm going to start the fire. That's what we're doing. All right, Walterus Maximus. My fireplace. This room could use a little warmth from time to time. Let's make a fire. Let's do it. Regular. I still need lapis lazuli and sulfur though too. Oh, that's much louder. Okay. Oh, okay, and I can build out my house as well. Cool. I'm gonna save that for the next session. For now, we're gonna go ahead and sit down on the most wonderful of armchairs. Let's go and sit and stare. Oh, such a lovely, lovely time. We've got our fire burning, armchair kicked back, and Walter is happily smiling with his 3 little teeth. But thank you guys so much for coming along with this episode. As we go into session number 4, again, I'll probably do it next week. If not, maybe wait a little bit longer just between the sessions, depending on just what kind of we're going through it. Obviously, you guys like these, so I'll continue to do it as often as I can, as often as I feel is going to be really generating a point of good content in general, something that I would enjoy uploading. But of course, like I mentioned before, make sure you guys are subscribed if you have not done so already. Hit the bell notification, that way you know exactly when I'm uploading videos, which is, at this point, every day, which has been great. And smash that like button if you enjoyed it. And dislike it if you did not. Of course, leave a comment, let me know one of your favorite parts about this particular episode. And we will all see Walter and you guys real soon. Later.